Always make sure you're traveling with beer safely. Make sure it's buckled up.
Oh! Hey, I'm ready to drink today.
He's ready to drink, baby.
Elementary brewing.
Yeah, baby.
That's perfect.
I made my brother-in-law a beer because he asked me to build him a kegerator. We're actually on our way going up north, and we are taking along with us for the ride a little beer, and we're gonna go hook him up, build him a kegerator, and give him a nice fresh keg of his favorite beer. The kit I'm brewing is called Kama Citra. I got it from Northern Brewer. Now the nice thing about Northern Brewer is most of their kits will be available as an extract batch, and then you'll see it'll say advanced, and all that means is that's just the all grain version of that beer. I have used kits from Northern Brewer, I have used extract kits from Northern Brewer and all grain kits from Northern Brewer, and they always have a spectacular product. So here we've got our liquid malt extract, and here we've got our dry malt extract. And then the kit that I'm brewing actually comes with some steeping grains. So you'll get the steeping grains and then a mesh sock that we're gonna pour the steeping grains into. Let's go add some water to this thing and get it warmed up. I'm gonna heat my water up to about 150 degrees, and then I'm gonna add my steeping grains, and I'm gonna just try to hold that temperature at around 150 degrees for about 20 minutes. Got my grain sack, gave it a little shake just to get any of those little pieces that are kind of going to go through there out, and it's now time to place it into our kettle. Once your water gets up to 170 degrees, you're going to want to make sure you pull your steeping grains out. Make sure you drain that bag really well. Squeeze it up against the side. You want to get all that color, and there are some fermentable sugars in there too that you want to make sure you get into your beer. So as you can hear, I've turned my heater all the way back up to high. I'm now gonna bring the water up to a boil, and then I'm gonna turn it off. And that's when I'm gonna add my liquid malt extract and my dry malt extract. You wanna make sure you add your liquid malt extract and your dry malt extract while the burner is off. And now that we've stirred it all in, all we need to do is heat it back up to a boil. That's when our boil is gonna start. You'll wanna follow your recipe for when you wanna put your hop additions in. We've got about 15 minutes left in the boil. I've placed my immersion chiller in there. We've added our hop additions. If you're doing a full volume boil, you're gonna wanna get an immersion chiller. It's a great investment. If you're not, you're doing the 2.5 gallon method, and then you're gonna top it off with cold water. You can put it in an ice bath in the sink, and then when you add cold water to your fermenter, it's going to help cool it down a lot as well too. You wanna cool it down to around, you know, between 70 and 80 degrees is normally good for an ale. So cool it down, transfer it into your fermenter, and that's when you're gonna pitch your yeast, and you're going to ferment it there for anywhere from 5 days to 2 weeks, taking hydrometer measurements for final gravity along the way. All right, we are getting close. It's a long drive up here out in the middle of nowhere. I'm really excited. I'm also a little bit bummed that I'm not building it for myself. All right, here we are. This is like one of the coolest places ever, so check this out. The plan is to put like a pool table here, the dartboard up there, the nice built-in bar here. And how about a close-up of this bar? Look at all those. I see a lot of Coors Banquet beers in there. Look at that, all the way. Oh yeah, and his favorite, he even snuck those in. It wouldn't be complete without some dip tins. Hello? Hello? Sort of looks like a Sesame Street character or something. We're gonna turn this fridge into the kegerator. So that's our project today. Isn't that one of the coolest shops ever? So I just picked up a fridge conversion kit from KEGCO. So it came with everything except for the CO2 tank and the hole saws. So you need a 7/8 hole saw and a 1 3/8 inch hole saw. We've got our regulator, nice little custom tap handle with your tap there. This is the shank that's gonna go in. All your ball locks and connections, beer tubing, gas tubing, and a drip tray. Okay, so you're gonna take a 1/4 inch drill bit and you're just gonna drill through. Make sure you mark your spot. We're just gonna drill a pilot hole right through the door here. We've got our 7/8 hole saw. Now we've got our pilot hole on the inside. We wanna just drill through the skin on the inside. There we go. Now we got the big mamma jamma on there. So the directions call for a 1 3/8 inch drill bit. So now we're gonna take our faucet and our shank and we're just gonna stick our shank through that hole. So it sticks through and we're gonna put this nut on the other side. So just tighten it down. Okay, so next step is basically just attaching your CO2 tank, getting the CO2 attached to the keg, and then attaching the keg to the tap. Once you've hooked up your gas to your regulator, your gas goes to your keg. Just adjust your regulator to the right setting. We hook it up to the back of the shank here, and then as you can see, when we close it, we have beer.
We got beer!
Beer. First beer from his own kegerator. And how fitting, it's in a red
Cheers.
Solo cup.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh
man. Ooh, that's good.
Oh
man.
That was one of the easiest things to do, I think,
Ooh, that's good.
ever. So I think I'm changing my mind. I don't think I want to build a keezer. I think I want to find an old fridge and just drill some holes in it and put my kegs in there. But that's super easy, super cool.
Oh man.
We're gonna go drink some beer now.
Ooh, that's good. Enjoying homemade brew. Oh man.
Dressed in all black and we cozy.
Ooh, that's good.
Can't say you love, you gotta show me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I ain't with my guys, then I'm dolly. Ain't no vibe like this, they don't rock like this, so you know we don't miss. Swish. They don't catch my drift, tell them I ain't make this. Don't catch my gist. Ain't no vibe like this, don't rock like this, so you know we don't miss. They don't catch my drift, tell them I ain't make this. Don't catch my gist.
Kegerator build done. This is now the coolest garage ever. You guys know what I'd have in here. This would be my whole full-on brewery. I'm totally jealous right now. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Man's that moving too shaky, acting sus for no reason. Still do the dash like Stacy with a city girl.
Not my camera.
Season. She wanna ride this all-wheel drive. And the whole mic, no keying.
Yep.
We on a rise like emoji eyes. You know that they be praying. Stashing the car, setting up shop. I got a plan, you ready enough? Rising my stock, force on my hand.
He's ready to drink, baby.
Don't gotta hop, I turn style.
Yeah, baby.
Shout out Big Bro.
Red light going? It's on! Oh my gosh, it's on! The camera's on!